Alright, before we get into this box though, we are going to be looking at the score sheet and seeing what we can find in the mintages. Alright, then we can take that apart and look at this with the points. And then if we flip this over to the back side, we can see the Canadian score sheet. And other than that, let's get into the video. What's up everyone, this is JDog406 coming back for another coin roll hunting video. And today we are getting into another box of pennies. So hopefully we can get some pretty good stuff out of this one. From right down here, we do have a singular wheat ender. And other than that, that really is the only thing interesting on the outsides of the rolls pretty much. So we got to dig into them and see what else there is. But we're going to get into this one first and see what the year is on it. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so we are getting into this first roll with the wheat ender. The other side just has a plain 2023 or 4 on it. I can't see too well because of the wrapping, but we're going to open up this end first, see what the year is. So, got that open. Let me just give it a little pluck. So, let's definitely take a nice good look at it. It does look fairly good and kind of toned. Not a whole lot, but let's flip it and see what we got. Ooh, okay, we got a 1955 with a little tiny bit of luster coming off of it. That's a still fairly good first find for the box, so stick that over there. And let's go through this roll and see if there's maybe another wheat penny. Alright, looks like we got everything out. Skim through here, there's a 71. Not seeing much of else. So yeah, other than that first wheat penny on the end, we are going to be moving on to the next roll. Alright, we are getting into the second roll of the box. There was no enders right here, so let's just get it open and see what we got in here. Alright, we got everything out. So let's give it a nice little flip. Let's go through it and see if there's anything interesting. Not seeing a whole lot. There's just a 72 right there. So yeah, nothing in this second roll. So let's get into the third roll and see if there's anything different. Alright, we are getting into the third roll of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Hopefully we can get another wheat penny soon. And it's just not a fluke with the ender. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Okay, we got the wrapper to the side. And let's go through this, see what there is. $77. It looked old, but it's not. Oh, we got a wheat penny right here. So this one looks like it's fairly wornish, and it's got like some reddish stuff on it. But it does look in halfway decent condition, so I'm assuming it's going to be in like the 40s. There we go, a 1947 San Francisco. That's fairly nice looking right there. besides all the red on the back of it. But other than that, that is the end of that roll. So we are going to be moving on to the fourth one. All right, we are getting into the fourth roll of the box. So let's see if we can get another wheat penny out of here. I'm hoping today in this video we can maybe hit something below the 40s, but I can't ask, I can only hope. Alright, looks like we got everything out. So let's give it a nice little flip and go through it. Not seeing a whole lot. Alright, yeah. That's the end of the fourth roll, so let's hit the fifth roll. Alright, we are getting into the fifth roll. Let's hopefully get another wheat penny out of here, or a Canadian, or anything else that can fit in here. Come on. Alright, we got it open. Let's give it a nice old flip. It's a 64. 78, 79. A little bit of copper in here, but not seeing the type of copper that I'd want. So yeah, that's the end of that roll. So let's get on to the sixth roll and hopefully find something there. But if I don't find anything, I will tune you in when I do find something. Alright, we're getting into the sixth roll right here. Let's see if we can get something out of it. I'm really hoping for a Wheatie. Oh, got a couple of them in there. Right. I do see a 2009 right here, so we do have the presidency right here, 2009 presidency. And let's see what mint marker we got. We got a Denver, which is fairly common for me. So let's stick that one to the side. Let's keep going through here. Hopefully we can find something else. Ooh. Okay, we got a wheat penny right here. A 1956 from Denver. And as you can see, there's a little bit of pivoting holes right here. And we turn it around. It still looks fairly good, but there's still some damage, some pivoting holes going around it, especially right up there. You can see it on the wheat ear. But yeah, that's still a fairly nice find right there. Let's stick that one to the side, keep going through. Alright, and that is the end of roll 6, so let's get on to roll 7. Alright, we are getting on to roll 7 right here. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Maybe we'll get another wheat or a 2009. Anything of sorts. Who knows? Alright, looks like we got everything out. Let's take a little flip right there. Scan through this and see what we got. Ooh, we got a wheat penny right here. Okay, so let's see what this one is. It does look a little bit worn, but it could be in the 40s, but I think it's going to be in early 50s. Ooh, okay, so it's about midway through the 40s. Alright, so that's fairly nice looking. 1944 Denver. Let's stick that to the side with the other wheat pennies. Let's keep going. Alright, that looks like it's going to be the end of roll 7, so let's move on to roll 8. Alright, we're getting into roll 8 right here. Let's see if we can get another wheat penny and keep that streak going. We do have a streak of 2, so hopefully it does not end. Okay, got a couple more in there. Got them out. Take a flip on that. Let's go through it. That one looked heavily worn down. I don't think we got a wheat penny here in this one, guys, so let's move on to the next roll and hopefully we can get something. Alright, we are moving on to roll 9 right here, and let's see what we're going to be getting out of this one. Hopefully it'll be something good. Right, looks like we got everything out. Let's give it a little flip and go through it. Ooh. Thought it was older, but it was just a 67. Alright. I don't think I'm seeing anything in this one, so we are going to move on to roll 10. Alright, we are getting into roll 10, and now if I don't find anything in here, I will only show you the rolls that I can get interesting stuff out of. So yeah, hopefully let's get something out of this one. Alright. Got that opened up. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that's actually a good combo right there. We got a wheat penny right here waiting for us. But we do have a tiara version of Canada for a penny, and it's a 1968, and I believe these run from 1965 up to 1989, if I'm correct. I might not be correct, but I believe that they do. I'm going to set that one aside as our first Canadian find. Then we're going to get right into this wheat penny right here. So I think that this one's more than likely going to be in the 50s, and it's just going to be really worn down. Yeah, 1956 Denver right here. It's still fairly nice looking, but it's definitely worn past anything else that I have of that year. So let's keep going. Maybe we'll get another little thing, but I do not think so. So we will be moving on to the 11th roll. Alright, we are getting into roll 12 right here. We did not find anything in roll 11, so hopefully we can get something out of here. And I see a badly damaged, rotted coin right here. Just get that sucker out and away. I hate seeing coins like that with all of that natural causing damage, probably from sitting in the ground. So let's flip this and let's see what we got here. Hopefully there's another wheat penny. Alright, so this one does have a lot of rot on it, which sucks, but none the matter. Let's flip it over and see what we got. I couldn't tell you what year this would be. Okay, we got another 1956 Denver right here. So we have one that's looking about 5 times better than this. But yeah, let's stick this to the side, Let's continue through. Maybe we'll get another one. $61. All right. So that is the end of roll 12. So hopefully we can continue to find more wheat pennies as we go. All right, we are getting into roll 15 right here. This is the quarter point for the box. So let's see if we can get something out of here. We did not find anything in rolls 13 and 14. Oh, I can already see a Canadian right here. So let me just give that a little pluck. So, okay, we got a 1988 right here, which this should still be the Tiara version. Yep, right here, 1988. So I believe 1989 was the last year that they did them. And then 1990 started the Crown version. So yeah, other than that, stick this one to the side and go through the rest of the roll. Not seeing too much in that top bit. Couple 64s. Okay, we do have another 2009 right here. And this one is going to be the formative years. But let's see if we have the Denver or Philadelphia. So we do have the Denver right here. All right, let's stick that one to the side. Go through the rest of this. And I don't think that there is anything else of interest in here. So yeah, other than that, let's move on to the next roll. All right, we are getting into roll 17 right here. And hopefully we can get something out of this one. We did not find anything in roll 16. Come on, little pennies. There we go. So let's give it a nice little flip. Not seeing too much up front. I'm not seeing a whole lot near the back either. Actually, right as I turned the camera off, I did look up at the top and I noticed a 1976 right here, Canadian. And that is going to be that Tiara crown. And there is a bit of luster still coming off of it, which is pretty cool. So let's stick that one to the side and move on to the next roll. All right, we are getting into roll 17 right here. Or it might be 18. Yeah, I think roll 18. And hopefully we can get something out of this one. Just like we did on that last roll. I almost missed the Canadian, but I did see it at the end. Alright, we got everything out. Let's flip this to a nasty looking coin. And let's just kind of kick that out of the way. Not seeing a whole lot up front. All right, we are getting into this 18th roll, or sorry, not 18th, 19th roll of the box. So let's see what we can get out of this one. We are getting closer to our halfway point. Okay, we got everything out. Let's scoot that in a little bit. Go through this. See if we got anything cool or interesting or old. 82. Right as I turn the camera off again, I just seen a 1959 as I was skimming through. I was about to delete the footage, but I did see this here. So 1959 from Denver, first year memorial for Lincoln. But yeah, let's move on to the next roll. Alright, we are getting into the 21st roll of the box. Let's see if we can get something out of here. We did not find anything in the 20th roll. So hopefully something comes out of here to compensate for the 20th roll. And maybe every other roll that we've missed on. Alright, got everything out. Papers to the side. And let's see what we got here. Not seeing much there. Hopefully something. Okay, we do have a 2009 right here. And this is the Professional Life. And we are going to be seeing if we got the P or D. And we got the D. Alright, so stick that one to the side. I do believe that's going to be the end for this. So yeah, let's move on to the next roll. Alright, we are getting into the 22nd roll of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Hopefully it's something good. We did find a 2009 in the last roll, but I'm hoping to find some more wheat pennies. Okay, we got it flipped. And I do see a Canadian, and it is the last portrait of Queen Elizabeth. And it was, I think they stopped doing her portrait in 2022, but they stopped doing pennies in 2012. So 2012 is the latest year that you can get for this portrait right here. And we have a 2004, and real quick I'm just going to take this little magnet that I have, and it is not magnetic. As you can see, it won't stick. Alright, so let's stick that back to the side over here, and let's keep going through. Hopefully we can get something just as good or even better than that. Alright, we're getting into the 23rd roll of the box, so hopefully we can get some more stuff out of here. We have 2 more rolls before we're at the halfway point, so hopefully some more good stuff comes out of here. The last roll we did find that 2004 Canadian, Canadian, with the last portrait of Queen Elizabeth. If you guys did not know, she did die in 2022, I believe. And then King Charles took over. King Charles III, I believe it is. Alright, but I'm not seeing anything in this roll, so let's move on to the next one and hopefully we can get something. Alright, we're moving on to the 24th roll right here. Let's see if we can get anything better than what we did in the 23rd roll, which was nothing. Come on, there we go. We got them all out. Let's take a flip on this. And I do see a Canadian right here. And it looks like we got one of those last portraits, which is the uncrowned version. And it's really beat up. As expected, I think these ones are made of zinc and steel and a little bit of copper. But we got a 2006. which I will test it with a magnet real quick, and it is non-magnetic. So we will be putting this one to the side, and we'll be going back through this roll, seeing what we got. Not seeing too much else. Yeah, alright, let's move on to our halfway point roll. Alright, we are at the 25th roll from the start of the box, so hopefully we can get something really cool and interesting out of this one. If not, we still got the 25th roll to the end to check. So, let's see what we got in this one. We did find a Canadian in the last one, a 2006, but hoping to find a wheat penny in this one. Be really nice. Okay. A lot of stuff that looks old, but it's just worn down enough to deceive my eyes. And I'm not seeing any wheat pennies here. So other than that, we are going to move on to the next roll. Alright, we're moving into the 25th roll to the end. So let's see what we can get out of this one. Maybe it'll be better than the last one. Right, we got everything out. Let's give this a nice flip. Let's see what we got in here. Not seeing much at all. Yeah, nothing in these two halfway point rolls. So other than that, we are going to move on to the next roll, and hopefully we can find something in that one. Alright, we're getting into the 24th to the end. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Alright. Got everything opened up. Let's give it a nice old flip. Let's see what we can get. So we do see a 1959 from Denver already, which is the first year memorial. So yeah, let's wait, is this slightly rotated? No, I think I was just flipping it weird. Alright, so let's stick this to the side, continue through. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else, so other than that, we are going to move on to the next roll. Alright, we're getting into the 23rd to the end roll right here. So let's see if we can get something better than a 1959. Maybe at least a 1958 would be nice. Little last year of the wheat penny. But we got everything out. We got it flipped. And let's see what we got in here. Not seeing a whole lot. Okay, we do have a 2009. So this is the presidency. I believe the only one we're missing is the birth and early childhood. But let's see if we got the P or D mint mark on here, which there actually would be no P, so it'd be nothing. Alright, so we do have the D mint mark, and if it was a Philadelphia, there would be no mint mark there. But let's stick that to the side. Let's keep going through. And I do believe that that is the end of this roll. so let's move on to the next one. All right, we are getting into the 22nd roll to the end. So let's see what we get in this one. We did get a 2009 in the last roll, a 2009 presidency. All right. Let's see what we got here. Not seeing... Ooh, I do see something right here. All right, so we do have the 2009 formative years right here, and let's see if we get the Philadelphia or Denver. All right, so we got a Denver right here. Let's stick that one to the side. Let's continue through. Maybe we'll get something just a little bit better. Who knows? I don't think I'm seeing anything else here, so other than that, we are going to move on to the next roll. Alright, we are getting into the 21st roll till the end, so let's see what we can get out of this one. Alright, we got everything out. Let's see what we got. Okay, we do have a wheat penny right here. It is a 1957 from Denver, and it does have a little bit of what seems to be some green gunk growing around it. But it does look fairly good other than that. I will still put it to the side no matter what. Let's continue through. Maybe we can get two. I do not think I'm seeing anything else here, so other than that, we are going to move on to the next roll. Alright, we are getting into the 19th roll until the end. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Okay, looks like we got everything out. Let's give it a nice old flip. See what we got here. Okay, we do have a 2009, and this one is the Professional Life. And we're going to flip it and see what mint mark we got. And it is the Denver mint mark. And this coin is fairly beat up with some weird, what looked like a little piece of gum on the front of it. So I don't want to touch it too much anymore. I'll still put it to the side to show at the end, but it'll more than likely be one that I toss back. But other than that, let's move on to the next roll. Alright, we are getting into the 15th roll till the end of the box. This is our 75% point of the box, 3/4. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully we can get something nice and interesting out of this. Looks like we got everything out. Threw the paper to the side. Let's keep going through and see what we got. Not seeing a whole lot. $61. $67. Alright, yeah, I don't see anything in this roll, so hopefully the 14th to the end might have something for me. Alright, I'm getting into the 13th roll till the end. Hopefully we can get something out of this roll. Alright, I got everything opened up. Let's flip that and see what we got. But Right here, what it looks like is I might have a gold-plated penny. It definitely looks way different from like the copper color. Just let me grab one. So yeah, that definitely looks way different from the copper. I believe that's gold-plated. So let's stick that one to the side and continue through, and hopefully we can find some more cool stuff like that. I don't really find gold-plated pennies all that often. Alright, and other than that gold-plated 1961 Denver, we are going to be moving on to the next roll. Alright, we are getting into the 11th to the last roll. So let's see what we can get out of this one. Alright, we got everything open. Let's see what we got here. Not seeing too much in the front bit. Not seeing much when I'm going down. Alright. Alright, we're getting into the 6th till the end roll right here. Let's see if we can get something good out of it. I'll even take a 2009 at this point. And I see a 2008 sitting on the edge right here. Alright, nonetheless, let's look through it. And I do see a 2009, so I called it out. So we have the 2009 presidency right here, and we're going to flip it over and see that we have the Denver variety. So let's stick that to the side. Let's continue through, hopefully to find something a little bit better. I don't think I'm seeing anything else, so other than that, we are going to move on to the next roll. I've seen this right here. So we got another 2009, and this one's from Philly. It's like blacky purplish, but let's flip that and see that we have the formative years right here. Alright, so yeah, now other than that, we are going to move on to the next roll. Alright, we are getting into the 5th to the last roll, so we have this one and 4 more after this to see if we can get any more interesting things. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, looks like I got everything flipped. And I do see a wheat penny in the front end of this. So this is probably going to be in the 50s. It looks fairly newish, and it's still got a little bit of luster. 1957 right here, with a little bit of lusters. And it's from Denver. Stick that one to the side, continue through. Hopefully we can get some more good stuff. There's a 60. Just 2 years off. Alright, so other than that one wheat penny, that is everything for this roll, and we will be moving on to the next one. Alright, we're getting into this next roll right here. Let's see what we can get out of it. Hopefully it's something good. We did find a wheat penny in the last roll, and it had been quite some time since we had found one. So hopefully we can continue the streak with wheats on this 4th to the last roll. The first 2024 that I've seen in this box. I already have one, so I don't need to grab it. Not seeing a whole lot here. Kinda dry. Yeah, kinda dry. Let's move on to the third to the last roll. Alright, we are getting into the third to the last roll right here. Let's see if we can get something out of this one. We have 2 more chances to get stuff after this. And I do already see the edge of a wheat penny. So let me just pluck that out. And it is probably going to be in the 40s from how it looks. It's kind of worn down. No luster. Right. Ooh. Okay, so we got a 1953 S. So early 50s. But nonetheless, let's put this to the side. Continue through this roll. See what we got else. Okay, we also have a 1989 Canadian penny, and I believe this is the last year of the tiara. Yeah, pretty sure when it hits 1990, they come out with the crowned version of it. So let's stick this to the side and see what else we can get. Other than those 2, that is everything for this roll, and let's move on to the second to the last roll. Alright, we are getting into the second to the last roll. Hopefully we can get some more stuff out of these last 2 rolls. The roll before this, we did find a wheat penny and a Canadian. Right, we got it flipped though. Let's go through here, see what we got. Not seeing a whole lot. So yeah, other than that, we are going to move on to the last and final roll. Alright, we are getting into this last and final roll of the box. Let's see what we can get out of here. Hopefully it's something good. Alright, we got everything out of the roll, the paper tossed to the side, and let's go through this and see if we can get another wheat or a Canadian, something interesting. $64. It's not old enough, but it is copper. But yeah, other than that, that is everything in the box, and hopefully you guys liked it, because we're moving on to the conclusion now. Alright, we're coming down to the conclusion now, and we do have 8 2009s. We did miss the birth and early childhood, so we did not complete a set, but we do have 3 formative years, 2 professional lives, and 3 presidencies. Then if we move down a little bit further, we have 2 1959 Denver's first year memorials. Let me just flip this just so you can see what the memorial back looks like. And then over here, this is a gold-plated 1961 Denver penny. And then if we go over here, this is all of our Canadians that we've found. So we have a 2006 non-magnetic, 2004 non-magnetic. And let me just show you real quick that they are. So this is a magnet, and it should stick to them, but it does not. So that's that. And then we have a 1989 last year of the tiara. And here, let me flip this. So this is the second year of the last portrait for Queen Elizabeth. And then this is, I believe, the 3rd portrait for her. Or the 2nd, I believe. So that's what the tiara version looks like. Then we have a 1988 over here, a 1976, and a 1968. And then if we come down here to our wheat pennies, so we do have a 1957 Denver, another 1957 Denver, three 1956 Denvers, a 1955, a 1953S, a 1947S, and a 1944D, which is our lowest year coin for this box. But other than that, let's just flip one of these real quick and see what the back of that wheat cent looks like. And now let's move on to our score sheet. All right, so we are going to go over our mintage sheet again. Then if we move this out of the way, we have the points sheet. And then if we flip it over, we have the Canadian score sheet. And then we come over here, we can see what we got for the box today. So we have 8 2009s for 8 points, 2 1959s for 2 points, 9 wheat pennies over 60 million, and that's going to be 18 points, 2 uncrowned for 2 points, and 4 tiaras for 12 points. And that is going to total out to a total points of 42 points for this box. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next one. J-Dog out.